Now the Lakers on the break. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Both teams will make substitutions. Lakers leading by 21. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. Conley out there with Harris. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Freak. Lets it go with the 3. And he gets the bucket. Freak's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Lakers.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Gasol a screen. Right side, Conley. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 5 assists in the game.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Brown missing.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Now here's Freak, covered by Conley. And it's Freak missing. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Outside, Green. Kicks to Gasol. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Gasol's got 9 points here in the second half. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Now here's Freak, covered by Conley. And it's Freak missing.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's O'Connor. That's good.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Lakers leading by 15. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Gasol with the steal. Now Conley. Over in the corner, Green. No good from outside.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
And that one's good. Freak.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Gasol, and it's Memphis with another.
Gasol with the shot. All right, Memphis, you got your Grizz girls on the court. Give them a nice round of applause.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Here's O'Connor, and Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And so here's Memphis. Down by 15. O'Connor, that's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Now here's Conley, following the miss by Freak, and the wide open shot from Green, and the 3 off target.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Here's Freak. Shoots it up. That's good on the jump shot. Freak's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
The drive by Green.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Freak. And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound, just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul. Here with the lead, they'd really like to finish this team off, but they just haven't knocked down the three-pointers at the same percentage that they did in the first half here in the second. So we'll see what happens going forward.
Now here's Conley. The feed now to Gasol. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Tough break. They've got to take care of the ball if they're going to make a comeback.
Lakers leading by 18. Clarkson kicks to Freak. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
That free throw missing.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
Well, this team does not waste opportunities at the foul line. They make the opponents pay when they foul them. If they get sent to the line, they're cashing in.
Now here's Randolph. Good.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
And here's Freak.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities. You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of them.
The Grizzlies trail by 19. Conley with it. Picked up by Hibbert. Down low, Gasol. Rebound the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Oh, look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't, Kevin. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Now here's Freak. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Well, you can bet the defense wasn't expecting that kind of razzle-dazzle out of him, but the spin worked like a charm. Perfectly.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
That shot wide open. 21 points for Marc Gasol.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Shoots from the baseline, and it's Freak missing. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Now the pass to O'Connor. There's Green with the 3. The shot no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Here's Freak. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Lets the 3 fly, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Wow. What can you say?
Memphis has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Conley with it. Picked up by Hibbert.
That's a wall.
Fires from 14, and that's good for 2. 23 points for Marc Gasol.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And he hits again from deep. 3 more points from Freak.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
And it's Conley penetrating. And Hibbert with the block. Now here's Freak, covered by Conley. And that one's good. Freak.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Feeds it to Gasol.
That's a wall.
The Lakers with the rebound. Randall's got 7 rebounds in the game. Takes the 3. And again, the triple from Freak.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
And that one's good.
Jeff Green.
The Lakers controlling the game. Fires for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Fires at the elbow. Offensive rebound. Randolph. The shot is off.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Freak. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And Gasol gets it to go.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game, Clark, and Steve's kind of touched on it, is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Yeah, absolutely a big plus. And oftentimes, Kevin, we've seen it time and time again. Your performance at the line can be the difference maker in a game.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
And so here's Memphis. Following the miss by Freak, Conley with it, out-defended by Freak, and Randolph with the basket on the assist by Conley.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Now here's Randolph. Green kicks to Gasol. Poked loose. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
2 points.
8 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Freak. Pulls up. Off target with that shot. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, congratulations on the win and for setting your season high in points scored for yourself. Would you say this is the best game you've played this year?
Yeah, I think it's up there for sure.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
I know Freak's gonna have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Boom, boom, boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a 2nd straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.